What's up, Nitro gang? Which RC am I gonna drive today? We have a choice of 4. I am going to be looking for another Baja for 300 bucks. This is my limit that I want to spend. The ZD Racing buggy, brand new tires. The 2002 Team-Losi XXX-NT with the classic 0.12 CVX engine. Everything in here is ready to run as you would have originally had it. No modifications have been made. And yes, this RC is actually famous on my channel. You guys could still see there's little pieces of eggs all over the top of this fuel tank. This is the one where I cooked the whole freaking damn egg in the coolant head of this exact motor and then I ate it. Man, before you know it, I'm gonna be eating the glow plug. Here it goes. It's the kind of stuff I do for you guys right over here. Oh, it's not that easy actually getting it out of here. Oh, here we go. From the nitro engine to my mouth. Sunny side egg. No, it's actually pretty good. You know, if I put some seasoning in here, you could safely eat eggs from your nitro engine. All right, yeah. The inside is actually cooked pretty well in there. Let's see if I can get a couple more. This is like better than the McDonald's Egg White Delight, whatever the hell they sell, you know? Really, most of the egg is thoroughly cooked. We also have the pretty great and pretty fast WL Toys buggy, and we have my vintage 2008 HPI Nitro MT. This one I'm currently doing testing on. I know it runs. I am just putting a couple tanks through the motor here just to see whether my dremeling of the one-way bearing is effective or not. So what do you think it's gonna be, guys? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Shut up, we're picking the Team-Losi right here. That's right, the Team-Losi Egg Edition is gonna go for a little bit of a ride on the Bones Brew 30% nitro. Let's see how this motor responds. Now, I'm not gonna be thrashing it. I just really want this thing to start. I usually have the common slipping one-way bearing issue in all of my nitros. This one is no exception. Okay, what do I need here? Yep, we got our glow starter. We got our screwdriver for tuning if needed. My Fly Sky radio, I use this on like basically everything. Our fuel, and of course, the Team-Losi itself. Can't leave home without your Team-Losi, guys. Guess what? I never do. That's why I have it in my trunk right now. I wasn't even kidding. Turn it on. Just make sure the electronics work. Yeah, everything works. I'm gonna show you that my fail-safe is correctly set up and it works. I'm gonna turn off the radio. Watch this. Full brakes applied. Make sure all of your nitros, guys, you always check your fail-safe before you go for a run. The last time I had some eggs in this nitro motor, but today we're gonna have some fuel in the tank. I still have some from last time. You know, don't leave any fuel. You're gonna have a hard time starting in the future, but I usually do maintenance to my Nitro RCs pretty much like I would say every 2 months. So I usually start them up, you know, see how everything is, and I don't really let them sit for a long time because you generally wind up having problems starting them after. Primed it, that should be fine. I see fuel in the fuel line here. There's like a little air bubble right here. So that's a good sign. I'm gonna raise my throttle trim on the remote before I start it. Okay. Hopefully it just starts and it doesn't slip. This one right here is famous for cooking eggs and slipping. Oh yeah, it's already trying to start it. Good compression from this old motor. It's trying. So yeah, it's definitely slipping. You could see that it's not catching all the time, but it'll start. It's getting there. Oh yeah, finally. It started, thank God. You guys see that? It's like an oil bath over here. Anybody need an oil change in their real car? Oh, of course it turns off. It's all right, you know what? I'm gonna keep starting it until I'm out of fuel. This don't even matter. I got nowhere else to be. my work day's over. All right, let's go for a short spin. Oh man, it's a windy day again. Every day is like a freaking windy day. Oh, and of course it turned off right in the turn right here. Little embarrassing, but at least it didn't happen too far away this time. Don't worry guys, we're gonna get this thing running. I'm not trying to like kill it right now. It's an old RC. Just, you know, doing some maintenance. I call this a maintenance run, really. Box down a little bit, but that's because the tune is weird. You know, I gotta adjust the low speed needle there. I just really want to get some fuel through the carb, through the motor, warm it up, you know. We're not doing no crazy speed passes right now. Although we could. The Losi is a rate. Oh, and it turned off. Yep, one of the problems of Nitro, guys. It turns off when you don't want it to. But hey, whatever. As long as it runs, you know, for me, it runs. That's what I care about. Motor's, it's normal. If you could touch it, that means, you know, it's not that hot. For such an old car, by the way, notice the suspension on this thing. It is super smooth. I never did anything to these shocks, guys. These are the original shocks on this chassis. So yeah, when you get a race-winning design like a Losi like this, especially from the early 2000s, you know, you're basically getting quality. This is like, I would say, the Team Durango of the bunch of the time. Of course, this was a ready-to-run one. This was not like, you know, the full graphite Adam Drake model. Those are quite cool, but yeah, at least it has an OS engine. And it starts. Please don't turn off again. Just gotta maintain those RPMs. Not that easy, really. It bogs down a little bit, but that's okay. Oh yeah. Who needs the IFMAR track? We got a parking lot. Yeah, this thing needs to, I think, run a little richer, but there's still a good amount of smoke. I gotta say, this old OS engine really responds to the Bones Brew 30% nitro, just like my 3.3 Revo did. Oh, of course, it responded so much and turned off right there. But hey, I show you guys the reality of, you know, Nitro RC. If you don't want to do the Nitro walk of shame, you get yourself a WL Toys electric or some other electric buggy, you know. But yeah, this is still cool. Guess what? It might turn off, but there's more people watching this than there are people watching the electrics. So yeah, the motor's not too crazy. It's good. Yeah, I just gotta tune it, you know. I just switched fuel. Usually when you switch fuel, this case is no different. You gotta start really retuning your motor. Please don't turn off. I can't afford any more walking this way. All right, let's see what we got. Unfortunately, I don't have a body for this one, guys, so before you say it, where's your body, bro? Man. Whoa, this thing is good. Whoa. Look at that. Straight smoke from that pipe. The more smoke, the better. I love that smoke. Really good bottom end now that the motor's warmed up. It's not bogging down anymore. Oh, right into me, right into me. The racing spirit, guys, the racing spirit. What can I tell you? For a two-wheel drive, this thing has a fairly straight launch. Look at the launch in two-wheel drive. Yeah, it's straight. Yeah, the RPMs are up there. I can hear it. You know, I'm not really doing too much craziness here. I don't want to have to buy any parts for this. This is a very rare vintage Nitro RC. So just to see me run it, you guys should be happy. You better be happy. Oh, and we're out of fuel. That's good. You know what? Let's check. Are we actually out of fuel, or is this thing tricking me once again? So yeah, we're out of fuel. Thank God this thing is not tricking me. The motor is a little bit on the warm side, but it's okay. It ran just fine. I think I'm still gonna be riching it a little bit. By the way, this carb is not the original OS10E rotary carb from this chassis. This is a carb from a HPI Nitro RS 4.3 from the G3.0 engine. I personally love the G3.0 engine. By the way, that's exactly this same exact engine right here. That's the one I'm talking about. So I'm running the same carb in this HPI as I am on this OS engine. If you guys are wondering what's a good carb for one of these, the HPI G3.0 carb is freaking remarkable. It is a composite body carb, but man, it holds a tune good. It doesn't get clogged, and it's just a good carb. HPI finally figured out, you know, a good carb, and this is it, the one on the G3.0 engine. What's up, guys? Welcome back. This is BAJA Hunters 2. I am going to be looking for another BAJA for 300 bucks. This is my limit that I want to spend. I did find a nice listing on Letgo. I have been in communication with the guy. There's only one picture. Let me put it up here for you. As always, there's not much information to go on. The BAJA looks nice. It's all blacked out. It says it has a 30.5cc engine. It says it has disc brakes, and it has a Jet Pro exhaust. Unfortunately, what you see right now, it's pretty much, you know, in more or less pieces. The roll cage here is disconnected. The body's off. The pull start, yep, this is the original pull start. The carburetor, this is the original 990 Walbro carb. Yep, all of these parts are on the table. You must be asking yourself, bro, have you been busy? What have you been doing to this original King Motors BAJA?